Welcome back, CCHS!
We're your senior news team and we're so excited to document our last year with you all. I'm Haley.
I'm Sage.
I'm Brianna.
I'm Lily.
I'm McKenzie.
I'm Dylan.
I'm Grace.
I'm Jasmine.
I'm Sean. I'm Shannon.
I'm Brenna.
And this is CCHS News.
Let's talk current events real quick. So, the big thing this week was that on Monday, Trump's home, his winter home actually, he has multiple, in his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida, got raided by the FBI, who says they were looking for what they call classified documents that they think he kept from his time as being president, which is a big no-no. After you leave the job, you got to give them back. So that's crazy. Just the thought of the FBI going to raid the house of a former president is absolutely insane. We don't know what they found yet, but when I figure that out, I'll let y'all know. Y'all have a good weekend.
And they're only getting better. I'm doing alright, getting good grades. The future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. I gotta wear shades.
Hey y'all, welcome back to CCHS. This Friday's theme is tie-dye. And then at the away game at Mount Zion, make sure that you wear your spirit colors, red, black, and white, to support the Tigers. Make sure you bring all your spirit needs, like pom-poms, shakers, anything that you can think of that you have. Go Tigers!
Okay, so I'm here with Coach Altman, head coach of JV, and I got a couple questions for him. So I'm going to ask, what are your plans for this season?
We got a good group of kids that we're excited about working with. The key thing for us right now is to get them offensively and defensively with the scheme that's going to help them be successful. There's a lot of learning for young kids to do, and it takes a long time, and we're just in that process of getting them where they need to be. So that's our biggest obstacle right now that we're working on.
How's your schedule looking this year?
We've got a very challenging schedule. We have some really good teams on our schedule. Some people we've always played, a few new people. We're playing Handling, Clay Central. We haven't played them. Of course, they're great programs. We have a lot of traditional people we've been playing, like Mumford and Sachs and some people. But there's no easy games on our schedule. Every game's going to be challenging.
I got you. So the players that you got coming on, like how are you dealing with all that? How are they doing?
I've got a real good mix of young kids and older kids. I got a lot of kids that played last year with experience in some spots, and we've got a good group of 7th graders that's joined us. So we get a lot of mentorship going on right here. We get a lot of older kids reminding them, hey, we run this route here, how to do this technique. So we get a lot of young guys peer tutoring each other, helping each other to prep where we got to go. Those guys are going to be invaluable for us to get them where we need to be quick. You know, like I say, it's a long process, so the more my older guys help, and I've got a good group of older guys, the more they help my younger guys, the better off we're going to be as a program.
Yes, sir. All right. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Hey Coach Morgan, how do you think the junior high football season is going to go?
I think we're going to have a good year. It's going to be a learning year. We've got a lot of young kids, and so it's just going to be a process and getting them ready for the games in a couple of weeks.
That's amazing. I'm here with Coach Gable. This is his first year coaching junior high volleyball. Coach Gable, what are your thoughts on this year's season?
Well, even though this is my first year coaching junior high volleyball, I was a great beach volleyball player. I was an extra in the movie Top Gun, and I think I'm going to be able to use some of that knowledge this year coaching. Mm-hmm. I think we're going to have a good season. My main focus this year is to get the ball over the net. And I think if we can do that more than the other team, we will be successful.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm here with Carly Hyatt. She's the senior on the volleyball team, and I'm going to ask her how this volleyball season is going to go this year. Carly, how do you think that this volleyball season is going to go?
I think it's going to go great. I mean, we're all together. Our passing's wonderful. We're all hitting really hard. I think it's going to go really good.
Thank you.
I'm here with Coach Burns. All right, so who was the first game and how are you prepared?
Well, we open up with Mount Zion on the road at Mount Zion on August the 19th. And we're just we're working every day. We've worked all summer long, and so things are going good, working hard. It's been good and hot, but that's going to hopefully help us get us in shape and be prepared because it's going to be hot on that Friday night.
Sir. Okay, how many players are you working with this year?
Right now on the varsity, we've got 65 guys, so we hope to keep all 65 of those guys out and hope to find some way for them to contribute. That's a good number for us. I always like to have more, but as long as we've got all those guys working hard, doing the right thing, then that's great.
Yes, sir. How's the practices been going?
Well, they've been going good. Like I said, it's been warm, but that's okay. They've been going good. I feel like we've been working hard. Obviously got a lot of room for improvement. Our execution, offensively and defensively, is not where we want it to, but we still got 2 weeks to prepare, and we're just trying to get better every day.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
I'm here with Jason, and I'm going to get him to rate a scenario. She's a 9, but she skips reps.
She's a 4.
Okay, I'm with Easton, and I'm going to get him to rate a scenario. Okay, she's a 7, but she's 5'8", 2.
I'm here with Kaden, and I'm going to get her to rate a scenario. He's a 10, but doesn't watch softball.
6.
I'm here with Luke and Jacob, and I'm going to get them to rate a scenario. She's a 3, but she throws BP with you.
She's a 6.
7.
Okay, I'm here with Dawson, and I'm going to get him to rate a scenario. She's a 4, but she plays basketball.
Like a 6.
I'm here with Coley, and I'm going to get her to rate a scenario. He's a 10, but he's shorter than you.
He's a 0. Okay, I'm here with Miss Baker, and I'm going to get her to rate a scenario. Okay, he's a 10, but he likes Alabama.
He's a 0 if he likes Alabama.
Okay, I'm here with McKenzie, and I'm going to get her to rate a scenario. He's a 10, but his truck isn't lifted.
A 3.
Okay, I'm here with Coach Altman, and I'm going to get him to rate a scenario. She's a 10, but she hates Disney.
Okay, first off, it's not a 10, it's the square root of 100. Okay, the positive square root. Okay. Second thing is, what's wrong with it? I mean, oh my gosh, what? That's insane. That's insane. Nothing's better than Disney. Never forget it.
And I'm Lacey Vincent. And we're going to go interview Coach Irvin.
Do you think there will be any bias towards sports? Because, you grew up playing them, and, that's kind of really one of the main things in Halfling is, our football team, you know what I'm saying? And, when I was in band, there wasn't much attention drawn towards it. And then we don't have drama anymore. And you want to bring those things back. Mm-hmm. But, I don't know, as far as funding, do you think maybe intentional or not, you'll push sports, a little bit more in the spotlight?
I would hope not. Obviously sports are important. Sports do make, revenue. And so a lot of the revenue that sports makes goes back into said sport or whatever. But at the same time, I think part of my job is to make sure that every student on the campus has access to, long story short, has access to resources to make them happy. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody needs something to do after 3 o'clock. I played sports, but I was involved in a lot of other things too, or whatever. I obviously played sports, but I was in, we used to have a choir here. I was in the show choir and the gospel choir, and obviously my wife was in the band or whatever. My daughter was in drama and just different stuff. So, my son, he played sports, and but he was into gaming, so we didn't have the esports thing or whatever. But I would like for every student to have access to things, whatever they want. So I wouldn't purposely have a bias. I don't, and I would hope that I wouldn't have a bias, because, like I said, one of my goals is to make sure the students have access to whatever they need, in order to be successful here.
All right. So speaking about rules, it's not like there's a lot of new ones, but not everyone's happy with the ones that are in place.
Really?
Yeah,
I could imagine.
The cell phone rule,
how do I say? Dress code's gotten scary too.
Yeah, dress code, cell phone. Mm-hmm. Do you think that it's a good thing, the rules we have now, or do you think it's a little bit harsh?
Well, I don't think that they're harsh, and I think they are a good thing. Actually, they're rules that we've always had in place, where it's not really anything new. and all of it goes along with like school safety stuff too. You know, a lot of our dress code things is, like I said, school safety stuff and cell phone deals. What y'all are doing right now with cell phones is, positive, but y'all know, like I do, most people don't use it for good. People are filming things and doing things and shooting it out on the Snapchat and Instagram and Twitter and all this other stuff, that they shouldn't be, and it's coming from inside of our school. And we always want to make sure that we craft a narrative of our school. And I think that goes back to what I said earlier about school spirit. If people are posting things that are negative that's coming out of our school, and it's hard for people to have a positive outlook of our school if negative things are always out there. Because we believe everything we see on social media, right?
Yeah.
Because anything that's posted on the internet is the truth. So that's a lot of the reason why the cell phones. If people use them more for good, they wouldn't be that big an issue. But they're not using them for good at any school, not just here or whatever. So, and it's a distraction more than anything else too. So.
Cool. Do you have any questions?
You're bringing back like a lot more. Do you intend to bring back more traditional values this year, like such as the alma mater, like to repeat, like recite it before pep rallies and stuff? Because you went here, when you were younger.
Right.
I mean, things have changed. So do you intend to bring some of the old stuff back? I'm not calling you old, but.
Well, I got you. Yes, I do, man. Again, like I said, it goes back to school spirit. Yes, we probably need to know the alma mater. Again, like I was surprised at how many students, they're seniors that don't even know the alma mater. Years ago, like it was a prerequisite. Every student had to know the alma mater. You learned it in 7th grade, and somebody would just ask you to say it. You could say it on demand. Now when you go to a pep rally, you hear about 2 or 3 people singing, the rest of it about right? So yeah, I think that's important because whether you realize it or not, one day this place will mean something to you. Most of your memories will occur on this campus, whether they're positive or negative. Hopefully you choose to have positive memories. So this place is going to be an important part of your life. So I think that the alma mater, Tiger Pride, and all that stuff is stuff that we really want to start back focusing on.
And what's your biggest goal? What's the biggest thing you hope to accomplish throughout this year?
Well, I guess kind of like I've already been saying, a positive vibe, man. We want our students have a positive experience here. Like we want them to be able to, to be proud and be excited about coming to school, and that the fact that they went to Cleveland County High School or whatever. So that's the biggest goal.
All right, then. You think that's?
Yeah, I think we covered it.
Yeah,
we good?
About everything,
Yeah.
Hey CCHS, today we're going to learn the alma mater together because if you're going to attend one of our pep rallies, then you need to know it.
Send afar your loudest praise of Cleveland County High. Let it float above the hillside o'er the breezes cool. Sing her praises, alma mater, over hill and dale. Hail to thee, our dear old high school, Cleveland County High.
Hey CCHS, we are the juniors on the CCHS news team. I'm Kaylee.
I'm Keaton.
I'm Leela.
I'm Kaden.
I'm Chloe.
I'm Destiny.
I'm Eric.
I'm Skylar.
And I'm Ryan.
Have a great weekend,